So I recently have discovered K-dramas. I was already a huge K-pop fan, but now K-dramas hit us like a whole new level, and there are various genres and period dramas and romance and comedy and sci-fi and action and thriller, and there's a lot. So yeah, unfortunately I'm now living in that world. And of course, in K-drama world, what do? A lot. They eat, and they like to eat Korean barbecue, and I was like, I really want to do that one day. But of course, I'm the Frugal Fun Mum, we've got to do a bit of a twist on it, and luckily for me, the perfect opportunity came up. So I was gifted this beautiful induction cooker from TOKIT. I'm going to talk more about them in the video, but it gives the perfect opportunity for you to have this at a table, and everyone could cook their own meat, exactly what a Korean barbecue is all about. So my daughter and I went shopping to get everything that we needed, and then we got to work, so enjoy. So first up, we went to Kmart. We also did check out Big W and a couple of other home stores because we were looking for one of those flat plate type things. Couldn't really find anything that we liked, so we did pick up this fry pan. It's got like a stone base to it, and it worked really well. Next up was Coles for all of our ingredients, and the main things that we picked up were mushrooms. I got some sizzle steak just because I found it was just going to be easier to chop up, and checking out all the varieties of kimchi. Apparently that is a staple for Korean food. My daughter really likes this one, so we picked that up. Got a couple of other ingredients too, which you'll see, and we had some things at home as well. Next, checked out the Asian grocery, and we were just looking up and down every aisle to see what was in here. I picked up this grape drink. I thought it was like a sparkling drink, but I'll show you later. And then I saw the BTS milk again. Oh, it's always exciting to find something you've seen online. And then we picked up this, I want to say tteokbokki, but apparently I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. There were other things you could buy, but this one had ingredients that were okay for my daughter. Went to Liquorland. We also went to Dan Murphy's because we were looking for soju because we wanted to have that ready there. And then we went home to put everything together. So we've got a sushi from yesterday. I know sushi is more Japanese than Korean. Korean is gimbap because it's got vegetables in it and not fish. But you know, oh gosh. And then we're going to make a broth. So this is the leftover rice water that we used. We're going to add in some soybean paste. We got this from the Asian store. And put in some mushrooms. There's a little bit of meat in there, and then my daughter kind of did the rest to flavor it and do all the things that we do. I'm going to leave a link down below for all of the videos that I followed online because it's just a whole lot easier. Next up, we're going to make some veggie pancake type things. I've got a zucchini, sweet potato, a mushroom and an onion, so I shredded all of that and cut all of that up, and then you make a mixture of basically some flour and water, and then mix that all around, and then cook it exactly on the fry pan like a hash brown. And it turned out really well. It was a little bit soggy, probably could have done with a hotter pan to make it a little bit crispier, but this is our first time making anything, so yeah. Next, we're making some braised potatoes, and I was just so worried that I couldn't cook these properly because I don't have the right pan. So I did boil my potatoes and then try and do the rest. And I obviously cooked the potatoes for way too long because it's not meant to look like mush. It's meant to be like this perfect potato with this glaze over the top of it. But still, my son really liked them because they were soft potatoes, so a win for us. Next, we got the tteokbokki ready, and that was just really quick to do in the microwave. Now let me tell you about this beautiful cooker we got from TOKIT. So this is a portable induction electric cooktop that has a power adjustment button and also an ultra thin heating control sensor. You can adjust the levels to suit yourself with the knob, and it has actually a sensor on there to detect when there's no pan, so it will do an automatic cutoff. It also has low power heating, so you can do sous vide and other things that just need a low temperature. It also has a temperature setting, so you can set it to not go past a certain temp, and then if it does, it will automatically stop heating. It's only 20 millimeters thin and it can take it anywhere from camping, indoor cooking, or on the go. Of course, there's an app that you can use as well to look at some of the control features. We just used the button today, but there is a manual that comes with it so you can explore other things that you can do with it. So as you can see, I'm cooking the sizzle steak, and it doesn't take long because it's a pretty thin, and I cut with scissors because I'm told that's what you're meant to do. So hopefully I'm doing this correctly. I know that I'm using metal clickers in the pan, but that's all I had at the time, so yeah, just being very careful. I love how quick and effective it was, and other people got to try a little bit too. I'm just doing this bit on camera to show you guys, but it's so nice to be able to have a cooker that's away from the main cooker. So while my daughter was doing the bone broth on the main stove, I was able to do this over on the counter, so you can have more people cooking at the same time. It also cools down really quickly, which surprised me, so it didn't take very long for me to be able to put it away safely and know that it wouldn't be a fire hazard anywhere while it was still cooling, to give me more bench space. So now everything is cooked, so we're just going to put everything out, and then it's a bit like a smorgasbord and everyone gets to try a bit. So here's everything we have. We have our sushi, we have the kimchi. No, I did not make that. This is the broth that my daughter put together. We have some lettuce wraps. We have our braised potatoes. We have our veggie pancakes. And we have our meat, and we have the tteokbokki. I know I'm saying that wrong. Please don't shoot me. Oh, and we have our rice. Of course, we need our rice. So I have learned that it is best to put things inside a lettuce wrap, and then you're meant to stick it all in your mouth at one go. Of course, I'm not very good at this, but you know what? It was fun to try. Next up we have soju. I'm told you're meant to give it a bit of a shake and a twist to make like a whirlpool inside. I don't know. And I have learned though that in Korea you don't ever pour yourself a drink, you pour other people's, and then they pour a drink for you. And you're also meant to use two hands, so whether two hands hold the actual bottle or one hand holds the bottle and the other one you hold your hand and then you pour. There you go. My daughter says people don't need to know about Korean drinking rituals, but I wanted to share because I was intrigued by it. So of course I poured this drink for my hubby, and he said he liked it, so there you go. Then we have this grape drink, and I thought it was like a sparkling grape juice, but no, it's an actual fruit juice, and we poured a little bit. It's non-alcoholic, and I was drinking it, and then I wondered why there was something in the bottom of the can. I thought, oh, okay. And then we pour it out a bit later, and I realized there's actual grapes inside the can. So I poured the rest of it into a big cup, and then all the grapes came out, and oh, I had a giggle. I honestly didn't think there would be grapes inside a drink, but oh, I loved it. It's so good. Yeah, I honestly thought there'd be bubbles, but it was still good as it was. So here is the end. It was quite a hit, as you can see. I'm really happy. Everyone seemed to be able to enjoy taking little tastes of everything, and being able to cook their own meat was really fun. So thank you so much to TOKIT for the cooker. Definitely be having this again in the future, because also I need to improve my skills with some of those things. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.